4. And we are live with functioning fucking audio this time for everyone. Yes, I see it reacting to you speaking your shitty words. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another night of Wraedolan Rising. We are 404 Dice Not Found, your lovely bi-weekly Pathfinder 1E adjacent live play TTRPG experience. We last, because we are an experience, Joe Nathan.
Or something, that's for sure.
Autistic mostly.
Also the truth.
Yeah. Anyway, we will not be joined this evening by Rock. I believe he is out for the entire game session. But that is okay.
They have family visiting.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, didn't realize that he had family left to visit, but whatevsies.
Well, what? Okay. Wife.
I was gonna say, we don't need the explanation on live stream. It is a live stream. There are people that don't watch us that don't know us.
Yeah.
I said don't watch us.
The bots might get the information.
I am entirely correct when I say that there are people who don't watch us that don't know us. It is technically true.
Critical Role will be in this chat one day.
No, they will not. Oh, some of the shit we've said.
That's fair.
Anywho, we last left off last session.
I think leaving.
Yes, you guys actually got to your first campsite for the your trip to go deal with the Goblin Horde menace.
Oh, that's right.
And well, Avern had some misadventures.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
Is there anybody who would like to recap last session?
So, most of it was finalizing the plan to on how we were going to do this. With Lila introducing the party to her dryad friend that lives beneath the big library tree, Dionea. After some, shall we say, choice lesbian moments and awkward conversation and a dryad speaking in with a Russian accent, come to find out that the big goblin camp has actually taken over the area where one of the older dryads used to reside. And Dionea asks us to go make sure to see if she maybe got out before the goblins arrived, or the far more likelihood that she's fucking dead. But then gave us each a mark to indicate her friendship, so that the other dryads would recognize it and be willing to speak with us. This caused an existential crisis within Lila, who is fully understanding the sentiment of heavy is the head that wears the crown. And we ended up finally leaving and making our way to the first camp, where Rock, bless his heart, attempted to give a pep talk to Lila and failed successfully. It's just the best way I can describe how he went about that. Is he failed successfully. Because, dear God, was he bad at it. And while that was happening, our lovely monk, I can't remember how you ended up there,
Hey.
but had a close encounter with Turd Kind. And I believe hasn't been found yet.
No,
No,
she
found.
has.
I found her.
So Avrin suffered from a case of the day after drinking shits, also called the dads, also called the shit witch. And in her haste to relieve herself, she and clean up and return to camp, despite being gone for a fairly extended period at this point, she accidentally grabs herself a handful of poison ivy and wipes her ass with it.
Mm-hmm.
It did not go so well.
Owie.
My butthole itches.
My butthole itches.
Why does it burn?
It burns. It
Mama, that burn.
So we ended the last session with Talia finding Avrin, our poor lost soul, and taking at least enough pity on her to attempt to help. And that's where we'll begin today's session.
Oh lordy.
Oh lordy, with poop.
Talia, you are currently standing with Avrin as she is locked in a squat, white knuckle gripping, shit covered poison ivy leaves.
Oh. You should put that down. That's not a good thing.
A little late for that.
Oh lordy. Well, I could get you some water. Should I like water blast your butthole?
Huh? Avrin's just confused.
Would I know of like a way to help with this, or does it just have to run its course?
I apologize. My son decided he could no longer bear being separated from me, and so he has made himself a fixture on my lap and was talking to me about the fact that mommy exists.
Oh, yep, we love that. He does that to us all day, every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Now I think he's leaving to go chase mommy. Yes, that's trash, baby. Can you put that down? Thank you. You want to go see mommy? Yeah.
So yeah, is there any way? It's like what I know of, any way to help make it not itch and burn. I don't know how poison ivy works.
Roll. I don't either. I'm Googling it, and your determination of what you can do is going to be based on a roll.
Pretty sure in real life it's a case of if you're like a type of allergic to it. It doesn't necessarily affect everybody.
That is correct. Hence the problem.
Yeah.
Your butthole's burning, and it's not from the poop.
Thought it was the Taco Bell, man.
For context, the reason why I say it is not the poop and the poison ivy, and he is in fact reacting, is also because of the fact that I chose not to have him wipe herself with Gimpy Gimpy. If you don't know
What's
what Gimpy
that?
Gimpy is, Google it.
Oh no. We're gonna need to do this on private.
It's nickname. And I don't know how Twitch is going to feel about me saying it, so I will internet censor. The Unalive Yourself plant.
Oh, so it's like the deadly version.
No,
of
it
a
is
stinging nettle.
the most painful.
A sting from the plant can last for months or years.
Oh god.
And it is so bad that people have unalived themselves because it was so unbearable to live with.
Well, I know I'm never going to Australia.
Of course, it's Australia.
Correct.
Not surprising. Everything wants to kill you there.
Yeah, no thank you. If I ever go, it'll be to the city. And only to the city, and I'm going nowhere else. The one place on this planet where I would choose the city over the country every time.
You ever been to Colorado for the tarantula migration?
No, and you won't get me to. I've been to Colorado for the marijuana.
We were there visiting family during the tarantula migration.
That's a thing?
Disgusting.
I hate that.
I hate it too.
John, you know a little faster off the top of your head. Would this be a better knowledge nature or survival check?
For what? The
Determining how to
treat poison ivy.
Treat the poison ivy.
knowledge nature.
And
Survival would be
finding the cure.
recognizing-
And
survival
finding
would be
it
like-
would be survival.
Like survival would be like recognizing for what it is, knowing
Right.
what it does.
Oh,
is
hey, that's
nature.
poison ivy. Let me roll my knowledge nature. Oh, it does this, and this is how you treat it. Roll survival. Oh, I found the plant that treats it.
Yep, pretty much.
Talia, please go ahead and roll your knowledge nature. And if you would like to stunt how you would like to stunt this, you are welcome to. Remember, I will specify if you are unable to stunt.
Yeah. I'll just think back to my schooling because this
Yeah.
was definitely, one of the classes that we really worked on was looking at different types of poisonous plants and how to cure people affected by these poisonous plants. That is all.
Okay. Go ahead and while obviously it's not you can't quite do a full description like you would for a physical action. For
Yeah.
the sake of your knowledge base, I will go ahead and give you a +3. And you do have a lower
Sick.
DC than most because of the fact that you are a druid. You have a kind of an innate understanding of nature. So by all means, please roll +3. Oh, Jesus, that was loud. Let me fix that real quick.
I heard it.
I heard it.
Anywho. Okay. All right. So it is not going to be great or easy.
Oh, no.
Modern medicine does not exist yet. Without healing magic, which works, you can heal it. Not like a wound, but I believe there's not cure wounds in Pathfinder. What is it? Is it cure light wounds in Pathfinder? It's not cure light wounds in Pathfinder, right?
Yeah, no, it is cure light wounds.
Okay. And then there's also heal, right? The heal spell that heals like physical issues.
So basically, if it's poison ivy, that would be like, which I think I can do it. But let me look real quick, because they split it up.
I know. I'm pulling up the heal spell. No, I'm
yeah,
not.
heal is like a shit ton of health at like 6th level.
Okay.
You're thinking of like cure disease or like remove disease. It would be like remove disease or cure
Cleanse.
poison.
Well,
Cleanse.
guess who doesn't have any of those?
It heals you
Well-
and clears conditions. There's another one though that's a lower level.
Yeah, because cleanse is fucking.
Oh, we have potions.
bit. No, what I think. Hold on. What is remove poison? What spell is that?
Neutralize poison.
Yeah. There you go. Detect poisons. No. Delay poison would work. Neutralize poison is 4th level. So yeah, the only one I have prepared is delay poison. So I could stave it off for a while.
Yeah, I don't. Is there any natural remedy other than
Hold on
time?
1 second.
Okay.
I'm sure there are more spells that do it. I know there's one specifically for this kind of stuff, and I cannot find it right this moment. But natural methods would include soaking in an alkaline solution, oatmeal baths, cool compresses, and aloe vera.
Well, I don't think we have any alkaline solution handy.
Well, I say alkaline solution because I'm going to guarantee you guys don't have baking soda specifically, but anything that is more alkaline would work. That is safe to the skin.
Is alkaline
However,
a natural occurring element?
I mean, acid
Aloe
and
is.
alkali are both naturally occurring in some capacity. Everything is acidic or basic.
That's fair.
Alkaline is also basic. That is another way to think of it. So that's why baking soda, stuff like that reduce or that increases the pH, which reduces the acidity.
Well,
And it helps break down and calm the itching, breaks down the poison or the oils that are on it, helps wash it away. Start by washing the skin. Clean your hands underneath your fingernails. Any clothing that it has touched needs to be washed thoroughly. And then, at the very least, you could probably get some aloe vera gel where you are at.
okay. Okay, cool. Okay,
because
I
you
got
can
this.
probably find aloe vera in the woods.
Okay.
If you can't find any of that, I can just say it doesn't affect them for 6 hours while you
That's
look.
fine. I got this. Where are we on the map?
What do you mean?
Like where are I just didn't know if I don't see any other water on the map other than the beach, so I didn't know if we were near any lakes or anything like that.
Or stream.
Or stream. If not,
Yeah, while I
have
did
a
not
spell that
put
can
any,
take care of
yes, I'm sure that there are like little streams that exist. It's just more of like because of time constraints, I did not get
that.
like
That's fair.
streams and whatnot in. But yes, you can. I'm sure you can find water sources if you go look. I'm sure you can find one not terribly far.
Okay.
Um,
5 days
yeah,
later.
they typically don't grow in this climate, but you're druids.
Yeah.
There's probably quite a few things out here that don't normally grow out here that they've started growing because of need. So
Yeah.
you probably could find.
Okay. Well, take her to a stream and look for the aloe. Look around. Take a look-see. Get naked. No, take a look-see. Look-see, Lou.
All right, go ahead and roll survival.
All right. I'm gonna think back to my classes. Oh Lord. Just kidding. I mean, yes, that is definitely what she would do because we learned about plants. I know what they look like. Hopefully.
But remember, survival isn't just your knowledge, it is actually finding it in your environment. So don't forget to include how you're going to actually search for it. That might do you more favors in your stunt than stunting how you're going to remember what it looks like.
Okay. I don't know how to do that. I'll just I don't know. I don't know if it grows in moist areas in real life. I don't know.
Typically grows
So I
in
don't know
arid
how to
tropical and semi-tropical climates, like on the Arabian
So-
Peninsula, parts of Africa. It is grown in people's homes, but it's typically you see it in places like California, Arizona, New Mexico. It looks very similar to in the way it grows. It looks very similar to agave or
Yeah.
similar plants. I think it's
tropical
kind of a
pineapple, but
cactus
bigger.
or some sort of succulent, but
Dad used to have one. Anyway.
Dad used to have specifically agave, blue agave, because he likes tequila.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna go look. I don't know how to stump for this. I'm just looking for big spiky plant. Big aloe spiky plant.
Yeah, go ahead and just roll then.
Okay. Gotta find it. Where'd it go? Sort of-
Do you guys remember last session how long I said it was going to take you to get to your destination? What, like 3 days? 2 days?
No,
Something
it
like
was
that.
like 4 or 5. You have it
Okay.
on the map, and you do have
A
your
week.
grid squares, so
Yeah.
you can just remath it.
Yeah, you're pretty easily able to find some aloe growing. You find a relatively large plant, so you pull out your little knife that's used for taking cuttings and cut off a leaf and check, and sure enough, very thick and full is filled with the aloe vera gel. So you're definitely set up, but you definitely need to get her clean
Yeah.
first.
Yep. Strip down to your bare butt and get in the lake. The stream. Get in the stream.
Yeah, the running
Can't
water is
make
probably
you.
going to be real helpful for you. Help get it
Yeah.
away from you.
And if we need more, I have a spell for that. So
Aaron, are you going to
Evan.
comply or?
Yeah, she's still not quite sure what's happening, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you strip down, you climb, you wade out into the stream and dip down, and being provided the soap and whatnot, or the equivalent of soap. I believe Rock actually packs soap. So we'll just say somebody has soap. You help her get clean and get out everything in from underneath her nails, and in some aspects this is not a comfortable, nice, relaxing scrub. This is a little painful, it's a little rough, it's a little aggressive and abrasive, because it needs to get off of you or it's just going to keep reacting. But after 10-15 minutes or so, thoroughly scrubbed, nice and clean, you are sore, but it's not getting worse. It is inflamed. It is tender. But your clothes get washed. You get wrapped in some extra cloth for now while they get your clothes re-dried back out, and led back to the camp after the aloe has been applied. Now, this is where it might get a little sticky, and I don't mean that as a pun. Oh, thank God you have a rating. Talia, please roll your heal check.
oh
No.
no.
Because you are now applying a topical medication to something that is needing healing. So
Okay.
I do need you to roll.
Okay, I'll stunt.
Hey.
I'm gonna.
John, what were you going to say?
Nothing.
Okay.
This
Just want to make sure it
entire
wasn't relevant or important.
No.
You're good.
I'm gonna cut open the aloe and I'm gonna kind of work it into. I'm gonna squish it into like a workable, spreadable ointment kind of goop. I know it's like gooey. I'm gonna say.
Have you ever
And
seen
I'm
the inside
gonna-
of an aloe leaf?
Yeah, it's amazing.
real
People
weird.
Eat that.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
And I'm gonna just make it into something more spreadable, and then I'm gonna I'll apply it with my hands on the affected area of Avrin
Okay.
and kind of lay leaves over it, kind of like in the Hunger Games when Rue helped Katniss.
Yeah. Good stunt. I like that. I like the visuals. Okay, take a +3. Please roll your heal check.
Yay.
All right. Okay. So you take the gel, you mix it with some ash from the fire as a to make it like a poultice, and you create this compress. And then, as awkward as it is to place a compress on somebody's butthole, you at the very least seem to have it secure enough that you are pretty confident that she could still engage in combat if she were to need. And plus, let's be honest, adrenaline is a hell of a drug. Avrin, you are fine
Yes.
for now. The burning has subsided. The tenderness is fading. But for now, this is going to take time.
Okay.
Be careful what plants you use next time. We don't need to have a buddy system for going to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
Does Potion of Cure Light Wounds heal ego? Because Avon might need it.
I love that for you.
Yeah, Avon's like uncomfortable, but nods when Thalia says that and just kind of hangs out by the
Just say
fire.
hi.
Hi, baby.
Can you say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Nathaniel.
Mommy.
He has been standing at my door knocking and crying.
Here comes the duck. The duck.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are just gonna finish out the rest of your evening just resting from all of that, right?
Right.
Yep.
Then we are going to go ahead and pause. I know we've only been playing for 30 minutes, but we're going to go ahead and put him down a little early. He is he's a bit grouchy, and it's probably because he didn't nap today. So we're going to go ahead and take 10, and we will reconvene at 10 after 7, and we will continue on. And well, let's be real honest, we're going to prepare for combat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Woohoo.
We're going into combat. Time to figure out what spells I want this time.
Yes, and genuinely take this 10 minutes to look over your spells that you know and prepare spells. All of you have to prepare. There's not a single person in this party who does not prepare spells.
I'm hungry.
So
Yeah,
look over your spell list, see what you want to have for this, knowing that you are about to go into a probably prolonged engagement against a bunch of goblins. You don't know how long you are going to be gone. Prepare accordingly. With that, be back in 10.
Bye.
All right, we are back. Thank you for your patience. Apologies for the later than 10-minute restart time, but you know. Any whoosy what's it? You guys finish out your night. Continue on your way. Camping, foraging, hunting. It's been 4 days. You guys went without any carts, right?
Yeah. We rode
You
on
said
each
you
other.
said we didn't have to worry about food, so
Yes, correct.
We rode each other. Take that as you will.
Yeah, I'm just ignoring it. It's fine.
Okay.
Double checking carry capacity. Like carry weight stuff real quick because I believe how far you travel is based on oh no, that's just your max speed and movement is twice pulling animal speed. Or if you were pulling that, never mind. Overland movement. Because that's what matters. It's overland movement. I love Archives of Nethys. Their search is a little slow.
they do have a lot of shit. So
So does D20 Puff Sword. All I'm saying. A heavy horse can cover 28 miles in a day.
how many spells do I get? 2 level 3.
Yeah, 4.5 days. It has been 4 days. You all are making your way through the woods. You hear the sounds of nature. Birds chirping. Insects buzz. Rustling in various bushes. And of course, you all knowing what you are about to walk into. You see it, you hear it, you immediately are on edge. But inevitably, a squirrel or a rabbit or some sort of small animal makes its way out of the bushes. Occasionally, you see a deer. And it's peaceful. It's serene. I need everybody to make a perception check.
We made it to the place, right?
You're on your way. You're on your last day of travel.
Lila,
You will be
having-
getting there very soon.
yeah, Lila, having had a goal this entire time, is currently camped on Rock's Head since we were riding him as Big Wolf. Hands on his ears, is looking around for any of the smaller sprites that might be flitting about, watching the sun filter through the branches.
All right, take a +3.
Go ahead, Avern. I'm still formulating.
Okay. Avern will be, going with the group, but trying to keep her mind off of the uncomfortableness that she had a little while ago.
That was 2 days
She's
ago.
she's kind of focusing on looking around at her surroundings just to see if anything moves, like if anything would be out of the ordinary movement aside from like squirrels or other animals.
All right, take a +3.
as a creature slash
Of darkness.
Rar.
as a druid who
Rawr.
grew up in these woods, I am hyper focused on every single tiny itty bitty thing that could be off or different near, whether it be a footprint or a broken tree branch, like a big branch, not like a twig.
I know what you mean.
Anything new.
Okay.
Not just the big things.
Take a +3.
Okay. Perception?
Correct. Okay, give me just a moment here. I'm making sure that I got some stuff situated that I was pretty certain I had situated. It's looking like I don't. So I'm just getting it handled real quick, but go look at the rolls. It is midday. It's warm. This time of year, the animal activity, the insect activity, that's not abnormal. You expect that much activity around now. It's silent. You hear nothing but the wind blowing through the trees. You don't even hear the chirp of a bird or the bark of a squirrel. Nor the buzz of a fly. You walk 5 more minutes. 10, 20, 30, an hour, 2 hours silence. And then you see it. A large, beautiful maple in the middle of a grove. On the outside edges of the grove, stacked in pseudo boxes or pseudo walls, are various bits of debris, overturned carts. And standing on the edges of those carts, looking out over the current entry, is a goblin with a bow. And you can see behind him on the other side of the clearing is another goblin with a bow standing on similar debris, keeping track from the other direction. Within the camp, you see a lot of movement. Should you all wish to continue moving forward in stealth to not be noticed, I will need everyone to roll a stealth check. Should you wish to go in guns blazing, so be it. But you are on the doorstep of combat, and a decision needs to be made. So, make
Oh dear. I mean, I personally think we should go stealthily, hit it from the inside, and make our way out, if that makes sense.
Could see that. We could try stealth. It's fine.
Most things don't usually see me.
Fair.
Because even with my armor penalty, I still have plus 12 to stealth.
Let's try stealth then. Change of pace from the guns blazing.
Quick
So, yeah.
question, real quick, Trevor.
quick answer.
If we go into combat and roll initiative while I'm in my wild shape, is it a whole action to unwild shape? Wait, I could probably read
What
that
does it
myself. I mean,
say in the spell about
yeah, I just
how
thought
long it
about
takes to
that.
drop? Because it should tell you what kind of action it takes to drop the spell. It's usually, I want to say it's usually a free action to drop a spell.
It might be a bit different for druids since
It's a
I don't.
standard action.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll say it might be different for druids because they get an alternate HP pool.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I guess we'll roll stealth.
Okay, we're going in stealthy.
So Lila is going to
senor.
split near the goblins, diving into the underbrush, and just kind of using the fact she's tiny as balls to not get seen by just blending in with the plants. Because, well, who's seeing the 1 foot and a half tall pixie in a bunch of 2 foot tall plants?
Tinkerbell.
Yeah. Yeah. Lila, go ahead and take a +3.
All right, that means I'm rolling with a plus 15 to myself. Now watch me roll 1. Everyone ready? Let's do it. Never mind, I didn't roll 1.
Avern's going to kind of be light on her feet, kind of how she's when she was trained, like learning and training, she had to be light on her feet for a lot of maneuvers, so she will lightly and quietly move, like, I guess kind of in the shadows of it, kind of staying out of sight of whatever she can see.
Okay. I'll give you a +3 as well.
Talia's gonna turn into a cat.
Is she?
Yes, she's gonna turn into a cat, and then she's gonna quickly get some dirt on her, roll around in the dirt like cats do, wild cats, and get some dirty dirt and leaves on her to help her blend in with the foliage like Lila.
Sure. I got you.
Thanks, boo.
I got you, fam.
Thanks.
The real question is, Mr. No Stealth here, how is the elf gonna do?
He's the distraction.
You mean the big wolf that's next to us? Because I'm pretty. Because he was carrying us, so he was like transformed, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he's capable of still transforming.
True.
Joe Nathan.
Do I get a stunt?
Yeah, take a +3. That's fine.
Sick. Oh. no.
I apologize. I'm really just frustrated because I'm pretty damn certain that I made already the token for Rock's character, and it apparently doesn't exist in my computer, which I'm very annoyed about because I'm almost certain I already screenshotted and cut this.
It's okay. Technology sucks.
That's one way to put it.
Well, it sure don't swallow.
Fair enough, I guess. Don't know how to feel about that one. Do I really have to fucking color each goddamn... That's annoying. Anyway. Okay. Pretty sure the photo taker mode on here is a paid thing, so nope. Alrighty then. That is that's impressive what I just looked at for you guys' roles.
Oh, I know.
You guys may not be getting a choice. Does his sleep is that better? Different? Anything? Well. Alrighty.
Alright, so are we rolling initiative?
Lila, you already calculate your bonus into yours, right? Like yours
Yes.
added already? Okay.
Yep. That's why I rolled a 33.
Right. Okay.
I am not being seen.
Can you share that with me? Can you use a hero point to share that with me?
Lila,
Just
you
kidding.
flit through these tree branches. Very much unseen. I doubt even your party could see you at this point. You doubt even your party could see you at this point. But that said,
I
let's see
am a ghost.
what they roll.
No. Let's not.
Because that's going to be the real fucking determinant. All right. You all start to slowly make your approach. Lila, you're flitting through the tree branches a little high. Averin, you are running from tree root to tree root, slipping in between cracks and underneath as they pop up and leave archways through the dirt. Remember, these are ancient trees. They are massive. Most. There are small trees that grow, but most of these are massive trees. You are making your way. Both of you hear a snapping of twigs behind you. Your blood runs cold. You both turn to look and you see Talia attempting to sneak by high knee, walking on her toes, stepping on tree branches every time. And Rock, who's not even trying.
Of course not.
Like he's watching his step, not well. As a big ass dog. Yes, he has better stealth as a wolf, as a dire wolf, than he does as a human.
That
No.
makes sense because the armor penalty wouldn't apply.
That said, as you all are making your way forward and this ruckus behind you should have drawn some attention. Right at that moment, the goblin that's standing there turns around and starts shouting in Goblin before hopping down and bending over, grabbing a rock and throwing it at another goblin that walks by and then laughing maniacally as he pegs him in the side of the head. He is distracted currently.
Imagine getting pegged in the head.
Imagine getting pegged. That was Avern going, nope, don't like that. You guys are free to make an approach and set yourselves up for some sort of ambush if you'd like.
Yeah.
Since we're going into combat, I have 2 spells prepared. How many goblins do we see are nearby us?
Well, now that you're closer, you see 6 goblins and 2 hobgoblins.
Okay, so I made a pretty
2
decent.
2 of the goblins are standing specifically armed with their bows. The rest are
Well,
walking around the campsite, holding short swords and bows on their backs.
Fuck them directly. Anyway,
Ayo.
no.
And the 2 hobgoblins are also staying there with their long bows drawn. They are patrolling.
No, I was going to ask you something before.
Go ahead. I was giving you more information. I realized I hadn't given you the full scene and what you see. You asked about how many goblins. I was like, well, there are also hobgoblins. So there are 6 goblins, 2 hobgoblins. 2 goblins are seemingly on as lookouts and are wearing their bows. They do have short swords still equipped, but they are on their hips. And then the ones that are walking around the campsite have their bows on their back and are walking around with their swords out.
So,
the hobgoblins have their bows out and their swords.
What I wanted to ask is because I made a pretty high roll with the goblins like a couple months ago for society. Do they tend to be evil or more neutral alignment? I was going to ask you that before I picked my last spell.
Evil.
Excellent.
In fact, pretty sure all of goblin kind is inherently evil, according to Pathfinder rules.
Well,
so
that's what we're
typically,
for right now,
for right this moment, yes, it applies. In my world, it doesn't necessarily. Just because that's the norm doesn't mean it's a guarantee.
What's your name is not the brave.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna ready myself to pop out of cat form when the combat starts because I don't want to do that now or they'll see me.
Okay, just
Oh.
remember you'll have to lose your turn basically to shift out.
I know. It kind of
You will
sucks.
get
Am
you
I
will be
close?
allowed to move, but you will not be able to do any attacks, anything else, because it will take your action to
Okay.
go back to being a human.
That's fair. Okay, wait. I might not do that. We'll see. We'll see when combat starts. Unless there's a bush I can poof out in without them seeing me.
How close is seeing where Avron's at? How close is
Remember,
the?
as a side, I'm sorry to cut you off, not to cut you
Mhm.
off, but remember, Talia, giant trees are giant. Think like
Ooh.
minimum 5 feet across.
Ooh, wait.
Just tuck yourself behind one and drop your form.
Oh my gosh, you're so smart. I'll let Avron was I'll let Avron go real quick. And then
Yes,
I'll say
Avron,
something.
please continue with what you were saying, but I wanted to remind Talia that she is in an ancient forest.
Yeah. Um. How close with Avron sneaking is like where they're at? Would the closest goblin be to her?
You are currently probably about 50 feet away from the goblin that was standing on the junk wall, keeping watch.
Okay. Um. hmm, Okay. I'm gonna try something.
Uh-oh.
Avron's going to sneak using the size of the trees. She's going to sneak behind the trees to get even closer. And the tree that's kind of gonna probably be like behind or closest to the goblins, she's going to climb up to a branch if she and kind of position herself to pounce when the time's right.
Okay. I am. Since you are going to get yourself into a position to attack somebody,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go ahead and have you roll another stealth check.
Okay.
But I believe you get bonuses to stealth when you're standing still inherently. Like, I want to say that's a thing in general.
It's not. It
Well,
goes
what
up
is
to
now?
cover, and then shit like if you have invisibility or blur or shit like that. But just standing still isn't going to give you much, except for like stunting purposes.
Yeah, Avron's just being very light on her feet and quiet while making her way to the tree, and then when she's gonna climb up the backside where they can't quite see her, and she's gonna use the leaves of that tree as somewhat cover as she waits. That makes sense. Do I get to stunt for that or no?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm looking over
You good?
the skill. Go ahead and take your +3. Roll your stealth. Okay. Lila, what are you doing?
I am also going to get ready, staying low. I'm going to be using the brush as close as I can get to perform a summon. As we're about to get into combat, because this takes a full fucking round.
Okay. You're staying in stealth?
Yes.
With your location and your size, I'm not going to have you reroll. You're really not in a place where they could find you right now.
It's just like, well. So yeah, she's ready to touch the holy symbol on her forehead as she starts conjuring a portal on the ground to summon a creature as my opening move for getting ready.
Okay. I need you to roll a perception check, please. Sight-based.
Which you?
You.
Oh, me. I'm not gonna stunt because it is a full round action to summon, so
And you
I
know
feel
what?
that's
Honestly, this is not one that you would stunt anyway.
I
This
feel like
is
that's
not
just
stuntable.
a thing.
Yep. Go ahead and please just roll your perception.
But then I rolled that anyway, so you know. Whatever. Holy shit.
So you remember how I said there were 6 goblins and 2 hobgoblins?
Uh-huh.
One of those hobgoblins is wearing some very interesting armor. And in fact,
Oh.
it looks
Would it be a
familiar.
Oh.
Actually, it looks
Alright.
really familiar.
Mm.
You take a moment to adjust your eyes to the distance, and you see, worn on his head like a helmet,
Oh no.
it's Malira's head.
Oh.
And painted over his body, glowing as if a firefly had been smeared across him in goblin-like patterns, what you know to be the blood of a dryad.
That's kind of messed up, bruh.
And he is walking tall and proud compared to a goblin through this camp, barking orders in goblin at these little runts that you all know, hobgoblins don't like goblins. If they're working together, somebody's making them.
Yep. Thankfully, being a cleric and someone who's over 3,000 years old, she doesn't immediately give in to the unyielding rage that courses through her. And instead,
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she? You're young.
She was also raised as royalty. But
And you're young.
I feel like that makes it worse.
I will make it a will save.
I think you should make it a will save.
We'll make it a will save.
This is somebody you have known for a very long time and you cared very deeply for, and you are watching somebody parading around wearing their corpse-like armor and painting themselves in their blood as if it is fun.
I rolled low. I mean, I rolled really high, but I rolled low on the die. I'll let you decide if that's high enough.
You feel rage boil up inside of you. And then cold as your, for lack of a better term, as your heart turns to stone.
Finish
You do
the
not lose
summoning.
control.
Yeah.
But you are cold
Oh yeah, no,
to
this thing's
these
gonna fucking
goblins now.
die. This thing's gonna die.
All of them are going to die now. In your
Oh,
mind.
absolutely.
Every
they were.
single one of these pests, you will hunt down the last of them and purge them from this continent if you have to. But right now,
well,
the anger is there, but it's cold and it's in your mind. You have
Yep.
control.
To finish it, as she finishes the summoning, let me read the description, because the thing
I will be
is
right back in a few
a
minutes.
good creature. Oh no, it's neutral. But how does it have the description? Anyway, a lizard with a giant monitor lizard. So I wish I could pull up a picture. Summons from the circle.
Think Komodo dragon, guys. If you don't know what a monitor lizard is, think Komodo dragon, but less spitty.
Yep. And the first thing, and I'm really, really sorry for everyone about this because we're going into combat, is this motherfucker is casting Smite Evil on the Hobgoblin with her head.
Oh Lord.
And that's just a swift action.
So you are initiating combat?
Oh, yeah. Everyone got ready except for Rock, who wasn't trying, and now this thing has to die.
And Talia,
Thanks, man.
you have a moment to get yourself into a
Right.
position because you all were doing that at the same time, but you will
Yeah.
not have very long because you are about to run into combat now. I
I'm
would
just gonna
recommend closing the gap. All of you except for Lila are about 50 feet back from the entrance to the grove. If you start out here, you will have to make your way in against enemy fire. You all understand this. That's why I'm telling you this. It is very clear that if you start this fight now, you will have to wade into the middle of the fight against an enemy barrage of arrows.
Yeah. Since I'm tiny right now, I'm gonna sneak my way closer, but like quickly.
Yeah, for a quickie.
Yeah.
Gotta get that gobbo quickie.
I want to get real close without getting spotted and then turn back into myself behind a tree.
Okay. Okay.
Julian did just step away for a sec
You're good.
before.
Did you all get your spells chosen before we came back?
Mm-hmm.
Just a moment. Wrapping up a couple of things here real fast. Okay. That was weird. when I was putting the tokens on the map, it put them in different weird stats in weird places on the tokens.
The best part is, Trevor, this doesn't break my stealth.
Yeah, does it not?
Hey, I summoned the creature. The creature is acting, not me.
Fair enough.
Understandable. Have the day you deserve.
Tired. Sorry.
Hey, Voldemort.
Normally, I was actually mostly prepared for this session, and now there's some weird stuff that I'm just trying to sort out real fast. I apologize.
You're fine.
Man,
We've
even when
gotten
I'm ready, I'm
farther
not.
than I thought we would so far.
There's that. What in the fucking... Oh. Really? That's fucking stupid.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Stupid and annoying. What I'm discovering is that the compendium, while useful, sucks. Yeah, this... I apologize. I'm double checking. I think the compendium might actually have wrong information in it. Because it's trying to tell me that the goblin has an AC of 10 and a touch AC of 13 and a flat-footed AC of 14, which is not how AC works.
That
Well, okay, so it kind of depends. Wait, no, AC. Wait, hold on.
No, it never does.
Wait.
The AC is 16 with a touch AC of 13 and a flat-footed of 14. That's really annoying.
It's because the compendium isn't giving them the armor. That's why the AC is 10.
It's working on some of them, just not all of them. That's really fucking weird. I hate this. Well, now I just know. Next time I will just have to completely make the fucking character sheets. Because this is stupid. It is literally only counting it for some of them. And it's not even doing that right. Jesus Christ. Well, I will fix this. Give me just a moment, guys. It's just going to take a couple seconds to get everything adjusted.
You fine.
I know you're not listening, Roll20, because why would you? But fix your shit. This is fucking ridiculous. This is your compendium that's fucked and wrong. Fix it. And it picks the average of health, not the maximum like we do. Which that I understand at least, but
Yeah, that's like, bog standard for Pathfinders. They usually
yeah.
just do average.
Which is fair, and that's technically how the party is supposed to do it too, but no. Mm-mm. I want y'all to be beefy. Beefcakes! Getting caked up on a Tuesday. All right, Hobbo Gobbo. What do you got? What is your AC supposed to be? 16? And your hit points are 1d10 plus 7 is 17. Oh, really? That's interesting.
Gorilla.
Gorilla. We are so almost there, guys. I am so sorry. This is not what I
You got this.
anticipated to happen. Man, I'm just annoyed that I actually was fucking prepared and then, nah, never mind. Like, the game itself was like, no, you don't get to be fucking prepared. Okay.
Okay. Excuse me.
Ooh. Before we get back to murdering goblins, I would like to call everyone's attention to the stream chat.
Uh-oh.
We have a
Uh-oh.
bot.
I didn't like the way you said that. I don't see a bot.
Get it out.
Hold on, it's not showing up. There she is.
Deletus
Now,
the fetus.
why are you here? Get
Ban! Ah!
out.
We don't tolerate you
Yeah.
clanker bullshit here.
We
Don't worry, clankers. Once we're done with the squids, we'll come back for you.
Every time I hear the word clanker, the first thing that pops in my head are the droids from Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Roger, roger.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, on that note, since Lila is casting a spell on the hobgoblin, is there a range on that spell?
What?
Oh, let's see. We go to it. Might evil or good. So probably based on the actual spell, smite evil or good. So give me a second.
Okay.
Smite Evil Pathfinder 1E. What's the range? I'm sure it has it. Sure, it's just based on Smite Evil, right? No, there is no range. I guess you just have to be able to see the fucker.
Line of sight.
So there we go.
Sorry, I'm just looking over Rock's instructions. Okay. Make his token heal fast. Clear workspace. Shut. Close you.
This does something a little bit different. This one just gives him +3 to hit again, +3 damage and +3 to hit against the main guy.
Yeah. Some of you will notice that you have new tokens. One of you does not quite yet.
Ooh.
Lila, I'm working on yours, but yours is tougher because you're tiny.
You're okay. It's okay. But no, we don't see we have new tokens. We're still on the tree.
I said you will see.
Okay.
Yes, sirree. Okay, got his token added. Just gonna make sure that I have the right things on his sheet for. So he hasn't fully filled out. He has technically 3 sheets because of everything. I'm so sorry.
We love you. It's okay.
One of these days we will have a session where I do not have
No,
to
just-
cause this to...
Just stop the sentence there. One of these days we'll have a session. Just kidding. We're fine. We're vibing. We can have a conversation if you want. So, how about them sports games?
No,
Fuck you.
no more Madden, please.
I'm not gonna make you play Madden anymore. We can play against other people though.
Yeah.
That one wasn't as bad. scares me.
I'm just his sheets aren't fully done yet. I'm just trying to finish it up real fast so that way it's usable for me.
Reaver, are you gonna miss me?
In regard to
I'm leaving on Monday.
when do you get back?
The 21st.
21st or 20th?
The 21st. I leave the 21st.
Okay. Hold on. I'm still here. Just gotta mute for a second.
Okay.
While you're still doing that, Bojangles will be finished by the end of the month in Overland Park.
Woot.
So excited.
Last thing I'm checking is what's in his pack because he has things that he can use in his sling. And he does use it. I'm seeing what he has.
That's what he has.
It's fair enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had a lot of kimchi. It's nice.
Okay. I think we are about ready.
Yippee!
Wahoo.
Rock creeping up in his wolf form shifts back into his elven form, taking up a position near you, Avrin, and pulling his sling out.
Okay.
And you do see him loading something into it. Lila, are you going to go ahead and do what you were planning? Are we beginning?
Oh yes, absolutely. So Lila in the bush. Anyway, sorry.
One in the hand,
Ugh.
two in the bush.
Yes, exactly.
Ugh.
Lila likes to get into bush. So does
Yeah.
Talia.
Anyway, is going to look towards the thing that has dared to defame, not defame, but profane. That's the word. Profane. Her friend. And as the lizard scuttles out of the bush, just full on glaring at this man, the creature will feel its very spirit being judged and found wanting.
Where you going, bud? Sorry, hold on.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up your spell real quick. It's Smite Evil.
Yes, smite evil. It does something different than the paladin version. What this one does is once a day, as a swift action, adds charisma bonus 0 to attack rolls and damage bonus equal to HD plus 3 against evil/good foes.
What does this
Smite
come from
persists-
for you?
No, it's the giant the monitor lizard that's doing it. I'm not attacking this thing yet. I'm staying hidden.
How
and
is
my
a
summon-
monitor lizard able to cast a spell? I'm very confused.
It's as a supernatural ability.
Why does a monitor lizard have the ability to cast a spell, Jonathan? That's what I'm asking you.
I don't know. Don't
Okay.
look at me. Oh, because it's a celestial animal. That's why.
No, it's an animal. It's a monitor lizard. What are you doing? What are you summoning? Is this a familiar? What is this?
It's through the
I'm-
it's through the spell summon animal, and I'm
So
gonna
you have
link
the
you the
spell summon animal. Got it.
or summon monsters. Sorry,
Thank you.
it's my level 3 spell.
Summon monster 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Summon monster 3. Summon creature. Summon 3. Monitor lizard.
Except that you can summon one creature from the third level list, 1d3 from of the same kind from the second level list, or 1d4 of the same kind, or 1d4 plus 1 of the same kind of the first level. Monitor lizard is 3. Summons an extra planar creature. Typically an outsider elemental or magical beast native to another plane. Appears where you designate summon monster cannot summon when you use a summoning spell to summon a creature with an alignment or element as this spell of that type.
Yep, I summoned a celestial monitor lizard. Do you like the page of the creature itself of where I got it? Or when you actually like click on it? Send it to you.
Where did you? I was gonna say, where did you get this information? Because I have a sneaking suspicion you might have gotten this from a third party.
It doesn't actually say. It's just
Yeah.
in Lizard Monitor.
You send it to me on Discord. Yeah, here it is.
Yes. And then it has summoned creature. Giant lizard / monitor lizard. And when you click on the spell link, that's what it takes you to.
Odd. I'm very confused by this. According to do you know why? It's because of the
What?
Monster Summoner's Handbook that added this stuff. It added some more stuff at least. Okay, so it adds a celestial template, and the celestial template is why they have that attack. That is just not listed out in the description of the spell, that it gives it a subtype. Not that I see. It says nothing about celestial or fiendish until you get to the end, where it says you can have, according to the Archive of Nethys, or according to the Monster Summoner's Handbook, you don't have to have a celestial or fiendish template. I'm like, you didn't fucking say I had to begin with.
So does it have the thing or not? Because I would change what
Yes.
I'm doing. All right.
Sorry, I just
excellent.
wanted to make sure
Clank-
I understood how this was working, because I'm like, why are you randomly
gotcha.
getting a monitor lizard that can cast Smite Evil? What the fuck? How does a monitor lizard have the ability to cast Smite Evil? That's not a thing that doesn't exist. What the fuck?
I broke the GM there for a second.
That makes a lot more sense. And God, man.
All right. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah. The thing has a swift action to start combat, so it's not even his main action. Smites evil this motherfucker.
Okay.
And because I'm pretty sure I get a surprise round against these guys, because they didn't see me coming. They definitely didn't see the lizard coming.
Correct.
Why are you coming?
Why are you not?
Because reason.
Swift action. What is the charisma bonus of a fucking monitor lizard?
0. It doesn't get. It only gets +3 damage. So it doesn't get the charisma bonus. Like if you actually go to the page, it tells you what the spell does on what I sent you.
Yeah. I'm just using mostly AON. It's the easiest way for me to guarantee that I'm not pulling third party.
That's fair.
It might slow me down a little bit, which is genuinely a pain. Why is Smite Evil not an actual spell?
But it's technically a paladin thing.
So what makes it different? Alrighty then. Two attack rolls and damage bonus equal to hit dice against. Okay. All right. So he's casting that as a swift action. Does he get to act this turn after you summon him?
I believe yes, he gets to act. I don't.
Right, because
It
it
is a
took you your
full
entire round.
Yes.
Okay. You need to start remembering to click open a new tab more instead of just opening, and having to click back and then click forward and then click back and then click forward. Also, as an extra planar creature, where it doesn't attacks your opponent this. All right, so this thing will last you for 5 rounds. 6 rounds.
And it is going to, if it can get within 30 feet of this thing, or not 30 feet, if it can get within melee range, it has a 30-foot move. It's going to bite this little bastard.
Okay. And it gets to act immediately on your turn, so. It doesn't say you get to control it completely each turn, right? Does it make its own decisions after that, or do you get to tell it what to do? Because it doesn't
So-
specify.
No, that's kind of always been up to GM. Like, if you want to control it, you can, but generally it's just left up to the summoner to basically control the creature.
Okay. Do you want to control it, or do you want me to?
I can, yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's get everybody then on the map. I'm not going to worry about putting on necessarily, well, I'll see if I have a quick icon for lizard.
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 Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Okay. The range is, for summoning, is 25 feet plus 5 feet for every 2 levels.
So I could just summon this motherfucker right next to the guy.
Well, if he's 40 feet away from you, yeah. So for all intents and purposes, Lila, you are in a tree. I'm gonna put you here. Let's move everybody to your actual war map.
Ooh. Ew, they look ugly. But, ooh. Sick.
Okie dokie. For right now, I'm moving everybody else off of the visual, like where the actual combat portion of the map is.
Okay.
So obviously the squares of dark green are where you guys will be fighting. You guys are standing just outside of that. So Talia, you are, so you're roughly about here. Avrin, you've made your way around. You said to try to ambush someone
I was in a tree.
in a tree, like up a tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Behind a goblin.
They're so cute.
It's on top of you, and then we'll do 5, 10, 15. That's not how that.
Did you say we have to be at least at the dark green area to fight?
Well, that's where the fighting is going to happen. I mean, if you have range, you technically could fight from outside of there, but
Okay.
yes, you are outside of the clearing at the very least.
Okay.
You can kind of think of like the dark green where the raggedy edge is. You can more think of that kind of like where their wall is kind of around, roughly around. Not quite, not exactly, but you know, there's a wall right around here, around this whole thing of junk that they are using for protection and to stand on to surveil
Gotcha.
as best as a goblin can. Is there a way to reopen a map? Ah, ha ha ha. There we go. What is range scale? Oh, no. Fuck that. Dagger heart shit. All right.
Daggerheart, I love it.
We don't even play it. You don't even
I know.
play it.
I know, but I can still love it.
Okay. John, are you able to see?
Oh, let me close my character sheet real quick. Yes.
You can summon him here.
Where
Here.
where the fuck am I?
Oh.
Which one am I here? So I'm in a tree.
Well, as best as I can put you in a tree on the edges of things.
Oh,
I can't put you in the
my
heart of
lizard.
everything,
No, no,
but
no,
you are
no,
on the
you're fine.
very
No, no.
edge.
No, my lizard was covering me. It's like, wait, where the fuck am I? All right.
Yeah.
So
So
45
from
feet away
you,
from me.
45 feet is here. And here. And here.
And where's
And
asshole?
technically here.
And which one of these guys is the a-hole?
This one.
I cannot see your ping, so I have no idea
I'm
what
not
you're doing.
pinging. Do you not see where I'm moving him to? Because for me, he is like in the process. Your lizard's in the process of moving, and there's a line pointing to it.
No, I don't see any of that. I just see a
so that
static
explains
lizard.
why you're confused. Got it. I thought you could see that.
No, I can see the map. I can't see the lines or any of that shit.
Right here.
Oh, and let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. Wait, no.
This is 45 feet right here where I just plopped him. Right next to him.
Oh, yeah, no. That monster lizard is just going to show up next to this guy, stare at his soul like he had done something personal, and then is going to chomp him. And I don't know if I can stunt from my lizard.
Why
Will you
not?
allow me? Awesome. So it's going to just 1,000-yard stare at this guy as he judges his soul, sees the blood, finds his soul wanting, and leaps up, going for this guy's chest as it tries to both bite, and if it's successful in biting, wrap around this guy. Because the bite attack has grab and poison. So it can start a grapple as a free action without provoking an attack of opportunity. Oh, never mind. It doesn't. Wait, what's the size of this creature? That's gonna matter. What's the size of the hob?
Medium.
Okay, then yeah, it's also a medium creature, so it can grab, and that's my stunt for its thing.
Okay.
Whatever stunt bonus you give it, it's going to be +5.
Wait, am I allowed to move myself?
Go ahead and take a +3 for the lizard. I can go ahead and roll it though, since you have control, then you can roll. Oh, you can just roll.
Yes, I could just roll, and
Okay.
I rolled a 10. but it is flat-footed. But I don't think that's gonna matter.
No. No, it's not. Anywho. Okay. So you summon this monitor lizard, and as your hands circle and the magic builds and then dissipates forward to your destination, you see the sparkles travel before settling on the ground and gently fading into the grass and earth before crawling aggressively from the ground. You hear the rumble of the magical moving of dirt, and as he's coming forward from nowhere, you all see a very large lizard clawing its way out of the ground before turning itself to look at this hobgoblin and lunging right for its heart. The hobgoblin, catching it with the side glance in the periphery of his vision, turns and backhands it, knocking it back down to the ground and hissing and spitting with hatred at this thing for daring to attack it. I'm looking up surprise rounds real fast. Okay. Everybody roll initiative.
Well, I gotta find it. I'm not smart.
Remember, you can stunt your initiatives.
How the fart do you do that?
How are you preparing to enter into combat?
Okay.
I don't know how to answer your question of how do you stunt getting into combat. I don't know. Tell me how you get into combat, like how you get ready for combat. Make it cool, make it flashy, make it fun, make it intimidating. Make it look like you don't know what you're doing. Make it look like you're scared. I don't know. Have fun with it. Do something that sounds fun to you and cool to you.
Well, I was gonna save my intimidating for my spell that I was gonna cast.
Okay.
But
Then do that.
okay.
Me
Since
reminding
I
you to stunt is not me telling you you have to, but I do want you guys to remember to stunt. I want you guys to push yourselves out of your comfort zone. You guys are not super comfortable, it seems, with trying to stunt. So I want to push you out of that comfort zone and getting you to think outside the box on how you can stunt shit. Because stunting sounds very straightforward and like, oh yeah, you just describe your actions. Well, how do you describe thinking? You find a way.
Yeah.
For example of thinking, but okay. And then I believe everybody will roll initiative again after the surprise round.
No, they keep it. It's just those who are not in the surprise round don't get to act.
Well, then go ahead and please roll your initiative.
And yeah, Lila, now seeing the monitor lizard do the primary thing she wanted it to do, which was to draw its attention, takes the custom star knife she had made out of her pack, holding it into her wrist as her wings flutter a bit, not revealing herself, but holding out her left hand as if she's preparing to cast.
Okay. Take +3.
Isn't it? It did not allow me to add the +3, so that should be 23.
It didn't let you? Really?
Yep, I hit whisper roll, hit submit. It didn't take me to the add modifier page. It just there
Weird,
it is.
because when I did it for Rock, it asked me about modifier.
I don't fucking know. But 23.
You rolled a 0?
No, it didn't. It didn't do it quite right because I rolled it.
Oh.
It might have done it right if I had rolled him as him, but I didn't. Okay. Talia, what's your dexterity modifier?
Let me go back to it. I was on my spells. My dexterity modifier is 2.
All right, what's your dexterity score?
15.
For fuck's sake. Please roll your dexterity.
Okay.
Okay. You and Rock have identical dexterity scores. So it was like genuinely frustrating. Normally, dexterity is the determinant of who goes first in a tied initiative roll.
Yeah.
But you have identical dexterity scores. So I was like, well, fuck. I guess just fucking roll it. Well, he rolled a 17.
My initiative was a 15.
Huh?
Weird. I don't care. I rolled a 15 on my initiative. It's showing 14 in the turn order, but it's not that deep to me. It's not.
Why
that
would you have rolled a
deep.
15? You rolled an 11.
On my initiative?
Yeah.
Showing me 15 right here. The 11 is my stealth.
Oh, that's your stealth. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
It's fine.
It's probably
I don't
just
care.
not a flaw. No, I mean, it does matter. So never mind. Ooh. Well, let's just make sure fucking everybody else's is right. Evan, you're 10. Talia is 15. Lila, you're 20. Excellent. Okay.
23, technically. Oh, it lets me edit it, I think. No, never mind. I lied.
The actual turn tracker is kind of cool. Okie dokie. Let's do some shit. Will this work? Okay. I will just manually roll. Okay. Now the goblins, and we should be the hobgoblins, and we should be good. Oh, and of course, the monitor lizard. I'll roll his initiative too.
His initiative is because I have him pulled up.
Oh, I have his PRD sheet. I can just roll it from there. It's fine. Or you can if you want. If you
It's only a +2, so
either way, I'm just doing the. Wow, I'm kind of impressed at how bad the initiative roll is for hobgoblins compared to a goblin. Double checking it on AON, but no, that's the race, not the monster. Yeah, initiative +2. Holy shit, yeah. No, they have worse initiatives than goblins. That's wild.
Holy man.
Okay. Lila, you and your monitor lizard have gone.
okay. So I tied with the #1 goblin. That's really funny.
No, you did not.
Remember,
You
I
rolled a
wasn't able to add
20.
the right without adding the +3.
I did not remember that. Okay. All right, Talia, you get a chance to act. You have technically a surprise round.
Okay.
Did
I
you
am-
want to have been moved closer to this tree where Averin and Rock were, or were you wanting to try to hide a
Yeah,
little bit
because-
further away?
No, I was hiding behind a tree when I dismissed my form.
Sure, I'm going to
So
tell
that
you,
tree's
you
fine.
can be behind a tree out here. I just don't have one
That's
here for
fair.
decoration purposes,
Yeah,
just
that's
so you
fair.
are aware. So if you still want to be outside of the clearing, that's fine.
No, I'll be inside the clearing. Like I
Okay.
had just stepped out. Like
Like right there, or are you wanting to be like right here?
yeah, like right there.
Okay. You are right next to Rock.
Hey girl. I am gonna attempt to use one of my spells to make myself look a little scarier too. I'll tell in a minute. I'm aiming for this. I can't. Like, why can't I? That guy? That's the one I'm going for.
Okay.
I'm gonna step out from behind the tree, quote unquote. I know I already did that. But because I look kind of like a devil now, I'm gonna try to use that to my advantage. And I'm gonna use produce flame to make like a flame in my hand to make it look even more real, like I'm a devil. And then I'm gonna throw it at him.
Okay.
Instead of a tiefling, devil instead of tiefling.
Yeah. So this is what spell?
Produce flame.
Produce flame. Okay. Just pulling it up real fast so I can look at it. Because like, yes, I can hear you, and yes, I can understand that you tell me things, but sometimes I just can't keep the information unless I read it.
You're fine.
Up to 120 feet is the thrown weapon. Okay.
But
The cool thing about this, if I read it right, it's 1 minute per level, which means, well,
You
how
can
long is
hold the
round?
flame for 1 minute per level. Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. You're right.
Think
Never
of this
mind.
as a weak ass fireball. Once it hits him, it dissipates, but your hand continues to produce more. So as soon
Yeah.
as you throw this, when you pull your hand back, you've got more in your hand ready to go.
Yeah.
This can literally be your standard of combat when you are not slinging other spells, is literally just slinging fire at people with produce flame until you get
Yeah.
other things, because it doesn't cost you much to cast it. Like, it's a level 1 spell, right? It's not a cantrip, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's a level 1 spell, so you do have a limited number that you can cast, but the fact that it lasts fucking 6 minutes for you, that's genuinely, most combats are going to be easily done in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So, especially for fighting lower tier stuff, that could really become your standard of how you fight, is just boom, not fireball, but fireball.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
Less
so
destructive
you are going to hurl it at
the other
Habo
hobgoblin.
Gabo 2-0.
Yeah, while trying to intimidate him and anyone else who may be watching. That is not nice.
You mean everybody in this clearing?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, they'll think the gates of the hells has opened and I'm here now.
Just making sure that you do roll for this. I'm almost positive you're going to have to roll an attack, because this isn't a guaranteed hit.
I think if it's not a save and does damage, it goes against AC.
Yeah. Okay. Talia, please roll a ranged touch attack against Habo Gabo number 2.
Wait, can I just click on the produce flame spell? Or do I have to go to range touch?
I
attack?
genuinely do not know, because I've
Okay.
never done this sheet before this.
I'll just click the spell. Oh, I forgot. Okay, before I wait, I did already describe what I was gonna do.
I'm going to do a whisper roll for it real quick just to see what it does.
Okay.
So your ranged touch attacks are going to benefit from your dexterity, just so you are aware.
Okay.
So that means that for 1, when you do a range touch, so what you're probably going to have to do is, in the attack section before you roll it, switch to range touch, and then add your dex mod before you roll.
Okay. I don't know how to do that.
Just did it.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Like, not for you to use, but like just to like, you just down at the down here where it says the checkbox for attack says range touch right now.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
click
yeah,
that
yeah.
to change that to touch, and then
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see what you mean.
now if you are actually, dexterity always applies. So you always have a +2 to your attacks with this.
Okay.
Attacks are always modified by dexterity. If you have to roll against AC, your dexterity will also apply
Okay.
to your attack rolls.
Okay.
So yeah, all right. take a +3. I don't know if I remember what I said, but yeah, take a +3. And roll your attack.
Oh.
Nice.
Wait, did I? No, it would have showed up green. Right?
Correct. No, you rolled a 15.
Okay. Okay. Do I get any intimidation roll as well?
Who are you trying to intimidate?
Well, specifically that other hobgoblin, but if any of the other goblins are looking at me, then them too.
I mean, they will be after you throw a fucking bolt of fire at somebody, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you summon, you hurl the bolt, and you nail the hobgoblin right in the chest, and he takes it and he spins around for a moment. He stares in the direction of the fire, incredulous, like, what the hell just happened? And he sees you, and his eyes narrow.
As he looks at me, my hand just reignites with fire.
Roll your intimidation, take a +3.
Sick.
That is a perfect example, and I want everybody that's not used to stunting to look at that moment. She did not say more than, as I look back at him, my hand reignites. That's a feature. That's nothing special. But that being her stunt for her intimidation roll, although short, was incredibly potent in what it was conveying. This is the moment that I want you guys to understand. Stunting isn't always verbose. It just has to be good. That was a great way to intimidate somebody, and it was 5 words.
Thanks. You're stroking my ego. Stop.
I am just pointing out when you guys do a part that you're not used to well, so you can use that as a basis for doing more later. And sometimes it's hard to conceptualize the idea that saying less can be more. So when it happens, I'm going to call it out to you guys because I want you all to understand, truly understand, because it's a hard thing to grasp. I really struggled with it in Exalted at first. Being verbose does not make your stunt good. It just makes it long-winded. Sometimes it's needed, but sometimes you can really get a point across and you don't have to say much. But anyway, he is going to take that hit right to the fucking chest.
Blink.
The charred flesh spread across his chest as those flames dissipate, and the burning, bleeding, crackling skin. These two goblins are going to have to roll will saves, which they do not do well at, so.
I just realized the monitor lizard rolled a higher initiative than me.
Ow.
Okay. So I do believe that means
That's
he
crazy.
is shaken.
Take that, sucker. Also, it sucks. Monitor lizard. I'm here for you. Ow. Like, just banged my.
Okay, attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. Okay. Attack, saving throws, skill checks, ability checks. Okay. Okay. That means that it is Rock's turn. Adding this -2 note to the goblins that failed. So hobgoblins will say that. Oh, +1. That's not bad. But it is against you, I guess. Am I really gonna have to pull a new sheet for each one of these fucking things? Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine, whatever. For now, it's fine. We'll fucking fix it by next week. It's not like we have long anyway. Okay. Rock is going to load a Thunderstone into his sling. And whipping out from behind the tree, he is going to take a 5-foot step this way. Actually, he's going to take a 5-foot step this way. And he's going to unleash the Thunderstone on this hobgoblin. Okay. Oh, it's got 20 feet. He's in a sling. Okay. He's gonna yeetus the fucking. Hopefully, he's gonna yeet the stone, right at the hobgoblin. Where did you go, stone? There you are. Okay. What is your normal ranged attack, my friend? You are not raging yet. See, +8. Okay. Okay, he definitely hits. You all see as a small pebble flies from this sling at an impossible velocity for something handheld like this. And you see it slam into this hobgoblin. And immediately it bursts. And you all hear as if lightning cracked the ground in front of you all. A blast of thunder rocks this grove, this clearing. So both this goblin and the monitor lizard will need to make a DC 15 fortitude save or be deafened for an
my
hour.
lord.
You will also,
That's crazy.
the Habo Gabo will also have to.
Their fort save is a
Fortitude.
+8.
Yeah, and the hobgoblins have a +5. They're hardy.
And he got to 20.
Except for this one. Cool. He made it. What's a fortitude? There it is. Oh, gets 3. Okay. Weirdly enough, the goblin makes his save. However, the well, he's deafened. He grabs his head and wails in agony. And he pulls his hands away, and from his ears is just more blood than you thought would happen out of an eardrum like this. He nat 1'd.
Hmm.
Normally, this is a non-damaging item.
Damage.
But he is taking 3 because of this.
Dang.
It ruptured his eardrums.
That must hurt real bad.
Yes, it's very painful from what I've been told. And he is deafened. That means that he takes a -4 on his initiative. If only that was helpful earlier. He fails all sound-based perception checks. -4 penalty on perception checks that are opposed. 20% chance of spell failure, so. Really, as long as you guys sneak up on him quietly, relatively quietly, you'd be able to. But it doesn't have much of an effect, but he is fucking deafened and a little dazed by this. Yeah, why not? It's dazed. Yeah, he is dazed for 1 round because of this. I'm going to add that as an extra effect because he nat 1. So he cannot act next round, or this round, actually.
Okay.
And Averin, it is now your turn. There is a goblin right underneath you.
Perfect.
He is getting ready to try to stab Rock. Like, run over and stab Rock. As
So-
Rock has just stepped around that tree and unleashed unholy hell on all of your eardrums.
Everyone's going to she's going to, as she drops down from the tree, which I would be guessing was only like, she was not at the top of it, she was at like the branch where she wouldn't be seen necessarily, but wouldn't
Right.
get hurt falling down. So she drops down, and as she's dropping down, she's just gonna she's gonna people's elbow the top of the goblin. She's going to use her force as she drops down. She's kind of gonna, I guess, push herself a little faster off the branch so she goes down faster, and she's going to just full force slam her elbow down.
Okay. Give me just a rough idea of how many feet up in the air you are. What do you think you would be at?
Probably about 8 feet.
Okay.
That'd be my unarmed strike, right?
Yes. If you are just dropping down and one hitting, yes. It's just your unarmed strike. And go ahead and take a +3.
Do I whisper this or public?
Doesn't matter. Attack rolls don't have to be whispered.
Okay.
You're welcome to. It doesn't matter.
Why did it do 2?
Because you have it set right now for 2 attacks. It's fine. We'll just go off the first one. Because it's your...
Do I have it set 2?
It's 1d20 plus 11. Plus 3, and you rolled a 10. So 10 plus 11 plus 3, yeah, 24. And you did 11 damage. You killed it.
Okay.
So you said you were coming down on this head with a fist, a foot. I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
She's doing a people's elbow to his head.
Okay.
She's dropping an elbow on his head.
Talia, you see out of the corner of your eye movement as Rock steps around that tree and releases the stone, and you see on the other side of him there's a goblin that's preparing to charge at him and try to, attack him. When out of nowhere, Averin, who you had lost track of, comes flying from the top, like out of the tree, on top of this goblin, elbow first, slamming it into the ground, and you watch as its poor skull just splatters across the ground.
That was hot.
Watermelon.
You should rub your poison ivy on the next one.
Stop. Ay, ay, ay. And then,
All right.
I guess to finish it, would make sure that she's standing up afterwards. If I can do that. So she's not like just on the ground.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow that. So you come crashing down, crushing its skull using the forward momentum of your down and at an angle fall to smash and then roll upwards. And you are now standing at the end of where the brain splatter is. And you are standing there covered in blood, fists at the ready, stone-faced.
Me next.
Oh.
You're wanting thighs to do that for you, not
Right.
not elbow, not the people's elbow. You
I'll
don't
take
want
what
the
I can
people's
get.
elbow.
You don't want the people's elbow.
And with that, that brings us back to the top of the turn order. Lila, it is your turn. But this is now full combat.
Yep. Let's see. I need to check the range of this spell. Okay, let me see the map. So this, to clarify, this is the main camp we were supposed to go to. We're not going to another camp after this.
Correct. This is the one that
Okay.
you guys said that you would help by dealing with.
I
This
have
is
a
the one
fly
that
speed of
Rock
50,
identified as the most likely of the places to
15,
be the main hub.
20, 30, 35. And that'd be what?
What's
5,
your
10,
movement?
Fly speed of 50.
Remember, when you drag, your arrow will calculate properly because it is set to Pathfinder / 3.5 math rules for movement.
Oh shit! Nice.
So if you move it
So-
in a diagonal, it will accurately calculate 5,
Oh, cool.
15, 20,
This
30.
Yeah, this gets everybody. So she flies out, breaking her stealth. Flies into the middle of the battlefield, claps her hands as a band of energy flies out from her, hitting everybody in a 40-foot area. My party gets a +1 to their attack rolls. They get a -1 to their attack rolls. No save.
Sick.
And then I just filled half my pop. Great. Perfect. Lovely. Thank you. Have a great day. And that is my action, because that is a standard action to cast that spell. But prayer is really fucking good for being 3rd level.
Yeah. You said all enemies take a -1 to attack.
Yep. To give you the full thing, it's
Oh, you're good. I don't necessarily need it right this second. I can edit the stupid shitty character sheets that I'm using.
essentially they take a -1 to everything except ACs. Attack rolls, damage rolls, saves, and we get a +1 to all that for the next 6 rounds.
Okay. And you said all their saves are at a +1 or -1 too. Everything but AC.
Yep, everything but AC.
Okay.
It is a 2-point shift.
Okay. All right, everybody, remember that you have a +1 active right now. How long does this last for, John?
6 rounds.
Sick. Was that your action?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this in the public chat.
The goblin archer right here. His turn. Seeing Lila fly out into the middle of the open and
I'll be right
now
back.
make everything harder for everybody, he is going to try to shoot her.
Already know her.
They're gonna try to shoot me? I didn't do nothing.
Correct.
And
Bullshit.
that's a lie. I absolutely
You did a lot.
things. Yeah, no, prayer is like one of my favorite spells.
That's fair.
My AC is 19. They have a -1 to hit.
Lila, take a point of damage as the arrow grazes your leg and leaves a gash in your thigh.
A point of damage. Alright.
And he hisses at you and screeches in an unintelligible language. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right. This goblin up here is going to basically use a double move action to get himself to the fray. This goblin is going to do similar. Lila, did you say you flew up in the air, or did you just fly over to that spot?
Just over to that spot.
That goblin is going to swing at you with his short sword, attempting to cut you down. You said your AC is 19?
Yep. And do remember they're -1.
Wow. That's a -1 to what they have. But regardless, he does swing at you, and he does miss pretty wildly. You're small. He doesn't have exactly the greatest eyes. So you're fine for now. He does not touch you. This other goblin archer is going to put himself into a better position where he can see pretty much everyone. Avern, I'm going to put you on top of dead Gobbo McGee right here. I'm just going to delete him because he's dead.
Delete us.
Avern, you are right there. And surveying the battlefield, this goblin is going to take a shot at Avern.
Oh, fun.
What is your current AC?
It should be 17.
Lila, I need you to remember 41 to 50. Avern, I need you to remember 31 to 40.
Okay.
Talia, I need you to remember 0 to 10.
Okay.
Actually, 11 to 20.
Okay.
Okay. Those who I gave numbers to, what do you have? What is your range?
You said 41 to 50 for me.
31 to 40.
11 to 20.
Okay. Okay. Lila, please take 2 damage.
Oh, what happened?
As the goblin readies his aim, but fires, he sneezes. And just so happens to accidentally hit you, Lila. This arrow has left a gash in your arm as it flies past you and cuts your arm open.
I don't know if that's more impressive than him hitting one of us.
I literally assigned everybody in his general line of sight a number range on a D100. And I rolled
But
off
him
41%.
hitting the pixie after sneezing is kind of impressive.
He rolled a nat 1 on his attack roll against you.
Damn.
And that's how I did that failure, that botch.
Still kind of impressive.
Yeah, fair enough. But that doesn't mean, Talia, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm gonna run over here. And I'm gonna shove my burning hand into his face and grab his face
Oh, you're going to grapple him.
with my
Basketball.
hand. With my
Are you
burning
trying to
hand.
hold him still, or are you just trying to burn him?
No, I'm just trying to burn his face off.
Okay. Make a
I got it.
touch attack, please.
Yes. That was kind of my stunt too. Do I get anything? That's kind
plus
of
3.
fair. That's okay. Sick. Produce a flame. Whisper roll. Oh, crazy.
Okay. You rush this goblin, catching this archer off guard, and you reach for his face, hands wrapped in this flame, and he looks at you, devilish in glory and flames in your hands. And as the hands approach and he starts to sear and scream, he knocks your hands away. You're not able to grab him. You're not grappling him. But his face is now charred, cracked, bleeding. One eye is virtually nothing more than charcoal. And that's from just proximity with the heat in your hands.
Again, I'll just grin as my hand reignites once again.
I have a question.
I might
Oh.
have an answer.
How big are the goblins? Like, height-wise?
They're small.
Like, we talking about like
Do you
3
want a
feet?
specific height?
Just
3 feet tall.
3 feet tall?
They
Okay.
are small size category, which I think is around, like, I think
So would you
cuts
say
out
they're
at,
about
like,
the size
4
of an
foot.
Ewok?
Yes.
Are you gonna play football with an Ewok?
No comment.
Yeah, Ewoks are about 3.3 feet tall.
The thing that popped in my head was Forced Unleashed, but we'll see what happens.
My first thought with goblins is gnome tossing in Harry Potter, but
Yeah, just
what are you gonna do?
remember the thing.
What?
Huh?
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. That means it is Rock's turn. At this point, Rock is going to shift into his werewolf form. So he now stands at, I think he said roughly like 16 feet tall. I think he takes up he's a large creature now, right? I think. So yeah, he's fucking
Wow.
big boy. I don't know if he would use a specific axe in this regard, so he's just going to pull out the one that you all recognize as his artifact, the one that has apparently spoken. He is pulling that out. And then bringing it immediately down on the goblin in front of him's head.
Bonk.
More like cleave. Chop. I'm gonna double check that he's got that right. What is that, a great axe? Okay. Well, that was brutal. So he absolutely slams this thing into this thing's skull. And he does. John, how much is the bonus for using 2 hands?
I'm not sure if there is one.
There is.
Actually, I think that's a 1E or 2E and a D&D thing. I think in 1E they just give the two-handed weapons higher damage dice. It might be strength and a half though if you're using a one-handed weapon with 2
That's
hands.
it. Strength and a half. It's I'm pretty sure it's always strength and a half for 2-handed weapons.
No, two-handed weapons get more damage dice. That's why a greatsword's 2d6. But you have to use it with 2 hands. That's the trade-off.
Disagree with that logic. That's stupid logic. That's stupid people logic. That's the logic that people who don't understand how weapons work logic. Okay. You all see as Rock brings himself to full form. He draws his axe and immediately crashes it down on the skull of this goblin, cleaving him perfectly in two, almost embedding his axe in the ground a good few inches before wrenching it free and staring down the hobgoblin that Lila has been so angry at, because they are the clear threats here. And he is going to make his way to the fray. Because of his size, Avern, you are able to share a space with him.
Mm-hmm.
So you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be weird. I'm just gonna have to move him to the side a little bit, so. But since it is after 9:30, we are going to go ahead and pause there, and we will resume next time. We will pick back up with combat. Hopefully, we will have Rock.
Yeah.
And next time, we might have a surprise.
Oh. In a good way or a bad way?
So, if you guys
Goblin
want
murder.
to see a fun surprise next week, or next session, then please come back and hang out with us in 2 weeks.
Matt Mercer is joining us. Oh my gosh, you're the best, Trevor.
Yeah, you're real fucking funny.
We're getting the entire cast of Critical Role. That's so
Yeah,
great.
okay. But for now then, guys, that is it. That is where we will stop for the evening, and we will pick back up next time. So, if you hung out with us tonight, thank you. If you did not, fuck you. If you don't watch live, but you keep up with the show, then please follow us on 404 Dice Not Found. I apologize for getting last episode up late. I've just had a really rough week. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just rough week. But I endeavor to get these posted no later than the Sunday evening before the next session. But of course, bear with me. Life is hell, and everything sucks. So I'm doing my best. That said, I think we'll go ahead and just close out.
Yippee!
All right. Well, we are 404 Dice Not Found. Tune in 2 weeks. We are live every other Thursday from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Right here on Twitch. So come hang out with us next time, watch us live, and follow up with us in podcast format on our YouTube channel at 404 Dice Not Found. But as always, we are 404 Dice Not Found. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.